In this video, we've compiled the craziest shoplifter takedowns on hardcore pawn. And at number 1, we got a crazy person breaking down the door.
What the is this? Rodney!
And now this?
Rod! This door is open. There's a screwdriver laying next to it.
A laptop and 2 video games are missing.
I go in the back into the warehouse, and I see this screwdriver next to the laptop room. Door is wide open. Explain that to me.
I caught Justin just the other day breaking into the laptop room, trying to get a laptop out.
The laptop room contains thousands of dollars worth of merchandise. You didn't fire his ass
I
that
told him
minute?
next time I catch him doing it, I was gonna fire him. I guarantee you Justin did that.
My staff should never steal.
Tell me what the is going on with this door.
When we needed to get in that room, I didn't have the keys, and I guess the key wasn't even up front.
The door had been forced open using a screwdriver. Concerned that there was more to the story, Les began questioning what had really happened.
But you have permission to go in there no matter how you get in there. You have permission. Am I correct? Do you?
Are you the manager back here? Do we give you that right?
No.
What gave you the right to break into a locked room?
Normally what happens is...
Not normally. Did he give you the permission? Jimmy'd opened that lock and walked in. Tell me what makes it right.
When I'll ask Rodney for the key, I'll say, look, I need a laptop. I'm waiting for 20 minutes, and Rodney doesn't show up to get this laptop. You know?
No matter what the excuse is, you broke my trust. And because of that, Justin, you're fired.
Once trust is gone, you're gone. I don't know if Justin did steal anything, but you can't have people that you don't trust working for you in this business.
Despite the employee's attempts to explain, Les made it clear that trust is the only thing that matters. And once it's broken, there's no room for second chances. But it takes another level of entitlement to be in the wrong and yet act up.
How are you?
I'm doing okay. Get a loan on it, or trying to sell it for maybe like $150.
It's $50.
$50. The certificate and everything is in there.
Well, if you can tell, it's actually stained.
Or get a loan for $75 instead of the $50.
I wasn't interested in more than 50
If you know purses, then you know that it costs way more than this.
because it's stained. This is not this season. I know about purses. It was torn, stained. It's not even the last season's bag.
The handbag was old, stained, and had little to no resale value.
And the bag costs actually way more than that. If it wasn't worth why would you even say $50?
So they didn't say it wasn't worth
Can I get somebody else to talk to? It don't even matter. I don't have to talk to. Can I talk to somebody else? I don't want to talk to your pepperoni looking ass.
And I don't talk to you either, so why don't you go home? Did she take a look at her own ass?
But being unhappy with the appraisal is one thing, and resorting to personal insults is another.
You
I'm the
disrespectful.
manager.
Ugly ass bitch.
I'm disrespectful and you call me a pepperoni ass? You. Take your purse somewhere else. I don't want it.
You're
Now
not
what?
the owner. The owner is the other man. You must have. How you get here? How you get in here? Where's somebody else at?
I'm the owner.
I don't even care.
Okay, so why are you still here?
I want to talk to somebody else.
Somebody else is here to talk to you.
Well, of course, things only got louder.
Look where you at. You behind there.
Look in the mirror.
Ugly ass bitch.
Look in the mirror, babe.
Well, sometimes people just can't drop the arrogance.
You kidding me?
Trying to play everybody like they crackheads or something.
You. Oh, she's not coming back. She kidding me?
No, what she say?
I'm the one that got called pepperoni ass.
I was trying to find out because your sign was saying that I can get 30 days of free cash.
Hold on. What? The employee looked completely puzzled at first, not sure how to respond, until it dawned on him what the customer was actually talking about.
If you're a new customer with us, first 30 days, you can get interest-free loan. You only have to pay $1.
All right, maybe it was just a harmless mix-up. Those happen. The employee explained everything patiently, but the customer still looked like she was following an entirely different script.
But that's not what the y'all sign is saying.
You're just misreading it.
No,
It's
you're
your
misreading
problem.
it. That's not what the
Here's the deal. The sign promised 30 days interest-free loan cash when a customer brings a friend who might turn into a new customer. Pretty straightforward, right? Apparently not for everyone.
y'all sign is saying. Bitch, it says I get free cash for 30 days in this mother.
You're not getting no free cash.
Where does it say that?
Who told you to get in this?
You did, by
I'm
screaming.
not talking to you.
This store has seen every shade of crazy, But this one veered completely off the rails, and even her friend's face looked like a silent distress flare, begging.
I need my cash. I need my cash. It says it right here. Free cash.
Interest-free
cash. Bring my friend. I brought my friend with me.
Seth, unsure how to handle this selectively blind customer, tried easing things down by offering her a chance to walk away with some money, but that move somehow made things worse.
What do you have to pawn?
Come on now. I don't have to pawn. I'm the...
Instead of screaming, can you read? Read what it says. I can read.
Until then, she was just arguing, but now the real disrespect started showing. Seth's patience was wearing thin, and for someone else in the store, it had already snapped.
Read.
People was waiting to get in the
You don't have to pawn.
Shut the up, for real.
All of a sudden.
Honestly, who wants to stand there listening to an argument dragging on about something that doesn't even make sense? Yet somehow, despite the mess already brewing, the other woman still managed to crank it higher.
Exactly. I don't know you, people.
And just like that, it wasn't one problem anymore. It was two, and if they didn't want the whole place erupting like a pressure cooker, both of them had to go.
Leave me on the line, bitch. You got me on the line. No, bitch. Leave me on the line, bitch. I'm from that way.
If one knew how to read and the other knew when to stay quiet, this mess never starts. But even after getting tossed out the door, they kept the drama alive.
They really wanted to go at it, so we let them go at it in the parking lot for a little minute.
Out there, it might look like entertainment for a minute, but inside this store, that sort of behavior simply doesn't fly.
Oh, I'll be back. That's what I thought. I'll be back. I'll be back. No.
God knows what happened after that, but they at least dodged 2 bullets without even trying. But wait for this next one who attacked Seth so absurdly, it took him a moment to process what happened.
I want to pawn this ring that I have. I know that this part is fake, but I know the diamonds around it are Swarovski crystals.
Yes, you heard that right. She didn't say Swarovski, she said Swarovski. Seth was already puzzled by the fake yet real ring, but that word alone scrambled his brain.
What kind of crystals?
Swarovski.
Swarovski. I never heard of Swarovski's crystals. Swarovski? Yes. Swarovski? No.
You got to give Seth credit. He somehow kept a straight face, but wait, because she followed it up with a sweet little backstory that really tested everyone's composure.
My grandmother gave me that ring before she passed away, and she told me that they were Swarovski crystals.
The confidence she delivered it with actually made Seth pause before asking the obvious question, but when her answer came back, it certainly stayed perfectly loyal to the delusion. There was this.
So if they were Swarovski, because that's what it is, right?
If they were what?
Swarovski.
No, they're Swarovski.
I don't know what that.
No way it was Swarovski anyway, because selling a ring with fake parts just doesn't happen. And Seth really tried his best to walk her through that.
You were telling me that this portion of the ring is fake.
Yeah, but these are Swarovski crystals on the outside.
So, of course, the ring was fake, and Seth couldn't have been less interested. Yet this woman seemed to arrive with the ending already written in her head.
Then I'm not leaving up out of here without no money for my crystals.
I'm not interested in your crystals.
No, I'm not going.
Even with all the patience Seth showed, she kept pushing further, and the demand turned so disrespectful, he couldn't help but ask that question.
Do you not understand English?
Do you not understand English?
I understand
English. Do you not
English.
understand the word Swarovski crystals?
No, I don't.
I just told you that my grandmother said that these are Swarovski crystals. So
soon she realized that deal wasn't happening. Still, instead of letting it go, she placed another strange proposal on the table.
Since you won't give me no money for the Swarovski crystals, I have something that's real.
Really?
Given her first proposal, trusting her version of real was already shaky, yet what she was referring to now somehow managed to be even wilder than anyone expected.
These right here, they're real. They're real. Can I get some money for those? Or you're gonna give me some money for something?
Wait, what just happened there? Seth and the guard looked like they'd been compromised just seeing it. Then Seth dropped a line that landed like the perfect mic drop.
Would you like to pawn those?
You're gonna give me something before I...
if you're making me choose, I'll take the ring.
Well, that face drop was priceless. There was no bouncing back from an ego crack like that, because it basically worked as a verbal escort straight toward the exit.
You know what? All this fake ass. You don't know no crystals when you see a mother. You, bitch. Whatever.
Have a nice day.
While Seth and the guard stepped away to rinse their eyes after that sight, Les spotted another customer pulling something so absurd it left him stunned.
Turning these and/or asking for a refund. I mean, they tested them when we was here, but when we got to our work site, it just stopped working.
For it to break only hours after being bought felt suspicious, and Seth nearby picked up on that instantly, giving it one look before jumping in with a question. At this point, it had clearly gotten out of hand, and the situation ahead didn't look pretty, though Seth was already...
Give me 3.
Okay, gold's dropped, so...
That's not my problem if gold is dropped.
Well, you're gonna get $250.
No.
Loans and gold sales never stay fixed since everything moves with the day's gold rate, though the customer standing there clearly didn't like that reality.
Not 250. Get a manager.
250.
No, not 250. I want to speak to your manager.
The employee's face practically said, "Here we go again," but just then Ashley walked over and cut straight to it, asking how far apart the estimate and demand were.
Need how much?
3. Okay. Just because the price of gold has gone down, that's not my problem.
Okay.
That right there was the issue. When someone occasionally gets a higher price than normal, entitlement creeps in, and Ashley looked like she was just about done with it.
No, I want my $50. The extra $50.
If you want to
No, give me my extra $50. Come on! Where'd she go?
With the woman getting louder in front of the whole crowd, it became important to move her aside and deal with the situation one-on-one.
The price of gold has gone down.
Give me my money.
This is exactly what we feared would happen when customers get offered less than what...
Somehow she behaved as if Ashley controlled the gold market herself, took the drop personally, and what she did next completely crossed into crazy territory.
They're used to.
You had to bring him around because you scared?
I'm not scared.
Now let's go outside. Let's...
Even though Ashley looked completely unbothered, she knew stretching this argument longer was unnecessary, so she calmly stepped in and delivered the final goodbye.
Go!
Here you go. Take your bracelet and have a good day.
Everybody in here.
Have a good day and walk
I ain't never
outside.
coming back to this store.
Even after the guard tossed her out like a pebble, she was still talking big.
You gotta have a charger. I can't turn it
Out on his own, and Les decided he was the kind who needed to be hauled out. But even after all that, the guy couldn't and the moment someone decided threatening the owner was a good idea, well, that was the exact second the clock ran out. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button, subscribe for more wild moments from the pawn shop floor, and drop a comment telling me the craziest customer moment from this video.
I gotta try it.
I'm telling you, be careful on it. Just be careful.
Okay, wait. Ah, why are you pushing me?
See, I lost my eye. Pawn loan on my prosthetic eye.
Problem is, sort of, I'm not that worried about it, but it has a bit of a curse on it. A day or two, somebody in the family would die.
American Jewelry has seen it all, or so they thought. But twice, the door swung open and in rolled something that stopped the entire floor cold. Of bills. Ashley, never one to take anyone's word for anything, walked a slow circle around it. And somewhere between his third reassurance and his fourth, Ashley made a decision she would regret for the next 6 weeks. She sat down, found the pedals, and pushed off.
Just be careful.
Okay, wait. Ah, why are you pushing me? Wait, no, I'm too close. I'm too close.
For exactly 4 seconds, it was fun. Then the front wheel simply gave up. Not slowly, not with any warning. It separated clean from the frame like it had been planning this the whole time. Ashley went down hard, her arm taking the full weight of the fall, and the sound that followed told everyone in the store exactly how bad it was before she even said a word. In his defense, standing inside American Jewelry, you never know what's coming. Eye right on the counter, something that short-circuited everyone's brain, and Ashley looked like she wanted to be anywhere else. Or Les had to ask, and it turned out this man worked shipping Hummer frames until one crew member decided to be funny.
Horse playing, he picked up the bearings off the floor.
Been pulling business in for him, but he was ready to move on, and Seth was right there because, as ridiculous as it looked, the potential was real.
It's unique. In the past, we had a life-size...
It built a fan base that made pieces like this genuinely collectible. Seth wanted it, just not without putting up a fight first.
So, how much did you really take?
I mean, I really went $2,000 for it.
This guy's price was set in stone, or rather, set even at $600, Ashley wanted no part of it, but Seth wasn't done. He had one more move left.
$700?
I'm not going to go below $1,000 on this.
This guy was tougher than either of them expected. Every offer was getting absorbed with...
Perfect, exactly where I want it.
Seth stepped back laughing because he knew this guy wasn't folding for anyone, but this wasn't just anyone stepping in. This was Les Gold. And what he said next changed everything.
I'll take it.
Deal. Thank you very much. My kids have been giving me about my watch deal.
After that Silver Surfer standoff, the floor barely had time to breathe before a guy walked in looking like he just lost a fight with a paint factory. And that was just the opening act.
The cleaners is up the road. Hi, I'm Les.
Matt.
You are?
Dave.
Dave, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
To be fair, that was the most reasonable first instinct anyone could have had because nothing about that entrance was giving pawn shop customer energy whatsoever.
Well, this is all happenstance from what I do. I'm an artist. I do these paintings, and I do them live.
What does that mean?
Okay, so the shirt suddenly makes a lot more sense, but Les's face said he was still about 45 seconds away from fully believing any of this.
He paints a 4-foot by 5-foot painting in basically 4.5 to 10 minutes.
The coordinator just casually dropped that detail like it was nothing, and the silence that followed was Les's brain trying to decide if this was a joke or not.
Paint. Still lives, do you paint?
I bet you I can paint a picture of you.
The audacity of that offer inside a pawn shop of all places, but you have to respect someone who backs their pitch with that kind of confidence without even blinking.
Well, hopefully I can get it to look exactly like you.
Show me. If I like it, I'll make you an offer.
Les was not about to just take his word for it. And honestly, that was the only correct response because this was either going to be incredible or incredibly embarrassing.
So, proof is in the pudding. Let's see what you can do. Ready?
Ready.
On your mark.
The whole store went from business as usual to a live art show in about 30 seconds flat, and nobody was pretending to be anywhere else right now.
Go! We're at 220.
Both hands, simultaneously. The skeptics in the room had absolutely nothing left to say, and everyone knew it within the first 30 seconds.
2 minutes left.
Even Ashley, who came over purely out of curiosity, was fully converted by this point, and that alone tells you everything about what was happening on that canvas.
Oh my God!
9 minutes done.
9 minutes. That's it. And the reaction in that room was completely justified because nobody walked in today expecting to witness something like that.
Here's what I'll do. You know, you say you need some money.
Yeah.
$100.
Impressed or not, the pawn shop brain kicks back in immediately, and now the painting that just stunned everyone needs to survive the most unromantic part of the whole story.
If we can meet it up to 500.
I'll go a couple $100.
After everything that just happened in that room, those two were really haggling over a couple $100 like they hadn't just watched something genuinely remarkable.
For 200.
Deal.
You got it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I love it. I love it. You know, I look a little bit like Albert Einstein, but not bad for a 10-minute masterpiece.
Clean, quick, done. And somehow, the most straightforward moment of this entire interaction was the very last one.
No.
Okay.
Next, a customer brings in a WWI British helmet made by a prisoner of war. It is already unusual enough, but the way this customer walked in, something about his energy said the helmet was not even close to the strange... He actually said, curse. And Ashley's entire body language went from mildly interested to absolutely not in about half specific warning on his way out. And somewhere in the back of that store, that employee is quietly reconsidering every single decision that led to him plugging that thing in today.
I don't know how many people have died from turning it on. I don't have an exact number, but all I know is going back 60, 70 years now, that's where the rumor came from.
After that cursed helmet cleared the room, the floor had barely recovered or gone for any amount of rebranding to save that conversation at this point. Such composure that you almost forget he's standing in front of a used adult swing trying to figure out how to say no professionally.
And how much did you want for this thing?
Well, I don't know. We're in a dealing mood today. How about $90?
$90 for a used one.
Zero.
Gross.
That is a very expensive lesson in the importance of trying things before committing to them with your wallet.
And I saw it, spotted it, and thought it'd be fun. I'm just too big for it.
Ashley spotted the potential immediately, and Bobby J wasn't far behind. because a bike worth anywhere between $1,000 and $3,000 has a way of making people pay attention very quick. And $275 from Ashley, $15 apart, and neither of them was treating it like $15 at all by this point.
Make it $290 and we're good.
$275 and I'm not moving a penny.
Ashley put her hand out and just waited. A prosthetic eye, a cursed WWI helmet, a used sex swing, and a bike nobody bothered to test before buying. Somehow every single one of those walked through the same front door on the same day. The items were wild.
Which is neg.
Try it as my neck and try to neck chalk her.
You would think the hardest part of running a pawn shop is the customers, but what if the biggest threat to every single deal was the family running it?
She's out of control. She's stepping in the middle of my deal.
You're both out of control.
She's the one who stepped in the deal.
Enough.
And every customer caught the crossfire.
Either join us or don't.
Then I quit. I'm done.
You're not done.
Watch.
You're not done.
It started the way most things between those two start, with a comment that was just sharp enough to draw blood. Ashley had made a decision on the floor, Seth had made it clear he disagreed, and somewhere between the second and third exchange, the professional veneer cracked completely. Voices climbed, staff members found reasons to be elsewhere. The customers still in the building went very still. Then Ashley said something, quiet enough that only Seth heard it. Whatever it was, it reached somewhere past the argument, past the rivalry, past every year of built-up tension sitting between them, and Seth's hands moved before his brain could file any kind of objection. There are moments in that building that people talk about for years. This became one of them. What followed was not a conversation. It was a verdict delivered in real time, in front of every employee, every customer, and every camera in the building. Les put himself between them and turned to Seth first, and what he said stripped every ounce of justification out of that room without a single dramatic pause. By the end, neither of them was looking at each other. By the end, neither of them was looking at him either. A Cherokee customer walks in with a full Native American collection, and Les is already doing the mental math on whether this could be an easy flip.
For you? This is a tomahawk right here. This is the war club. And then this is actually, they're all pewter belt buckles.
One piece in particular has a carved face on it, and that detail alone has Les's interest up. But then comes the question that always matters most.
Native American items actually sell very well in the store. These aren't original artifacts, but they are unique.
$22.50 for the whole set. Les goes quiet for a moment, but before the negotiation even begins, something in that collection catches a completely different kind of attention.
If I can get it for a good price, I know I'm gonna have no problem flipping it. All right, so how much are you looking for?
Probably around $250.
Someone just pointed out that one of those
resembles you, doesn't it?
It's closer to you.
It is, right?
It's the same color hair.
The laughter in the room confirmed it before Ashley could even react, because when everyone agrees that fast, there's really no walking it back.
I agree with you. It's true, it looks just like her.
Seth tried the I'm kidding exit, but paired it with a $90 offer, somehow managing to offend Ashley and lowball the customer in one breath.
I think that's kind of rude.
I'm kidding.
Don't pay attention to her. 90 bucks?
No, actually, I'm not interested.
Now the deal is dead. Seth and Ashley are already mid-argument, and the customer is just standing there watching a family implosion unfold in real time.
I don't want to fight in front of the customer, but I don't agree with her. Sorry, man.
Okay, well, I guess that's it. Sorry, I didn't mean that.
Ashley wasn't dropping it, and Seth knew exactly what that meant, because once those two lock in, no customer, no deal, nothing else on earth exists.
It's a problem.
He was rude, Seth.
He was just joking.
He was not joking.
Seth called it a joke, Ashley called it rude, and honestly, neither was entirely wrong, but only one of them was still keeping score.
My sister takes things way too personally.
He was rude.
Whatever, Ash.
He was not joking. He was rude.
Ashley saved her most devastating line for last, and the door she very much wanted to slam was the only thing that didn't get the last word.
You can't close the deal because your ego gets in the way.
Don't slam the door in my face.
With the door still rattling from that argument, Ashley heads back to the floor and walks straight into a deal that's about to test her patience all over again.
My grandfather that worked on a railroad in the early 1900s.
It's beautiful.
And I also have other things if you
Sure, let me see what else you got.
Peter came in with a railroad watch from the early 1900s, even names a price.
How much money were you looking for?
3,000.
Okay. Let's see what we can make happen.
$3,000. Ashley doesn't flinch, calls in Brian to check the gold, because before she commits to anything, she wants the numbers to do the talking.
What I can do is I can offer you a buy price of $2,000.
That's not enough.
First, Brian's done his part, and Ashley comes back with $2,000 flat, a number that lands noticeably far from where Peter was standing.
20.
Ashley holds hers, and the gap between them isn't closing. It's just getting more politely uncomfortable with every counter.
I'll make you a fair deal at $22.50.
25 is least I'll take. That's where I'm at.
$22.50. Peter nudges it to $2,500, and the room is basically watching two people who both think they're being more than reasonable.
I'm giving you a gift. $2,400? Final offer.
Peter thanks her warmly anyway, the kind of gracious that makes Ashley's attitude stand out even more. Then Ashley pushes. One last offer across the table.
Really?
Why didn't I get that in the beginning, that offer?
Do you know where you are? You're at a pawn shop.
I know that. I
We
realize
negotiate.
Ashley was so offended you could...
Thank you, ma'am.
Have a good day.
Okay.
Ashley responds with an eye roll that said everything she probably should have kept to herself, because Seth, standing right there, took it worse than Peter.
I just dealt with this guy. He gave me 2 ounces of gold, and he wanted $3,000.
Ashley walks over to recap the deal like she's the victim of it. Met him at $2,400. He walked. End of story. Nothing to see here.
I was actually on the showroom floor. You treated the guy like crap, and you lowballed him right off the bat.
Except Seth, who saw the whole thing go down and wasn't about to let the recap be that clean. Because lowballing someone and having an attitude isn't exactly a negotiation strategy.
Oh, I did not lowball him, Seth.
Well, obviously you blew the deal, didn't you?
You know what, Seth? Why did I even come in here?
I don't know.
Ashley pushes back immediately, but the more she explains, the clearer it becomes that she still doesn't quite see what everyone else in the room already does.
I don't even need to talk to you about this anymore.
Ashley's screwing up left and right. At this rate, we're gonna lose every single customer she deals with.
After that fight, Ashley craved revenge on Seth and wanted to put him down in front of a customer just like he did to her. Soon, the perfect opportunity walked in.
I've got a 1970 Detroit Tiger autographed baseball.
How'd you get it?
My grandfather left it to me.
Seth sees a great opportunity and genuinely wants to make an offer. This isn't window shopping. He wants to buy it, and the deal is already forming in his head.
This is a great collector's piece. It's signed by not only L. Kaline, but Norm Cash. For the right price, I'll be able to make a huge score on it.
Not a Detroit fan and not attached to it either. He just wants to sell it, fund a trip to Puerto Rico, and get straight down to the numbers.
How much are you looking for?
I'm looking to get $1,500 for it.
$1,500?
Him wanting money was perfectly fine, but the ball definitely wasn't worth that much. And Seth made that crystal clear while still keeping the negotiation going on his terms.
I'm gonna give my brother a taste of his own medicine. Hi.
So how much are you?
What have you got here?
I've got a 1970 Detroit Tiger autographed baseball.
Seth knew exactly what Ashley was doing, and that smirk on her face gave it away, so when she started asking questions about the ball, he just had to ask.
What do you know about baseballs?
A lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Haven't we already established that Ashley knows absolutely nothing about baseball?
She knew absolutely nothing about it, but that was never going to stop her, because her intentions were never to actually buy it. She could not be any less interested.
So $1,500.
Do you know anybody on the 1970 Tigers? Look at that ball.
Completely ignoring everything Seth just said, Ashley acted like he wasn't even in the room at all, and the customer was left standing there, visibly annoyed and completely confused.
Who am I negotiating here with?
What did he offer you so far?
I haven't been given a number yet.
Ashley kept pushing anyway. The customer threw out $1,200, and just as Seth was about to negotiate himself, Ashley jumped in with a number that stunned the entire room.
How about $250?
$250? No way. No way. That wouldn't get me to Georgia.
Seth was visibly getting more and more upset, but not wanting to fight in front of the customer, he held it together and just focused on somehow saving the deal.
You know anything about this ball, Ash? Before you put out any offers? How about $500?
No, it's got to be higher.
The customer said no to even $500, so the next logical step was to go up a little, but Ashley couldn't care less about closing anything at this point.
I said 250.
I'm at 500. Do you know who signed that ball, Ash?
Who am I negotiating here with?
Do you know anybody who signed that ball?
That was Seth's breaking point. He could not stand her anymore. But Ashley was having more fun than you could imagine, and the only real victim here was the customer.
I'm sorry, since when do you know anything about baseballs, Ash? Since when do you know anything about that?
I know a lot.
You know what, this is not worth it. Can I get my ball back?
They were so deep in the bickering that when the customer actually tried to pull back from the deal, neither of them even noticed. And somehow, it still got worse.
Can I have my ball back?
Do you want to give him his ball back, or do you want to act like a
I don't
total
know.
ass?
I want to spit out another price that would really insult him.
Are you serious?
The whole store was watching at this point, and the poor customer, who just wanted to fund a trip, was left standing there with absolutely no clue what to do.
You have so many balls over there that you can't even sell.
Yeah, but
Listen,
it's not
you two.
autographed.
I'm going to take my ball back.
Autographed, the same
Do you know how many balls you have?
The real issue finally surfaced. This was a full ego clash, loud enough for the whole room. But Lees knew his kids and knew exactly what would make them stop.
What is your problem?
Day in and day out. All you do.
You can't close a deal. You just don't know how to close a deal.
Painfully hilarious, everyone in the room went completely drop-dead silent except for those two. The beeping noise did nothing either, and at this point, absolutely nothing was going to work.
You do not close any deal. No, you do.
Ashley actually refused to give the ball back, acting like a deal was still somehow on the table after all of that. And as expected, the customer was completely done.
I'll take my business elsewhere, and you two can finish this up on your own time. You're wasting mine. I thought you were professionals and tactful. Evidently, I was.
The customer literally walked out saying his goodbyes to them, and both Ashley and Seth didn't even glance his way, fully locked in the argument like he was never there.
I'm sorry that you had to deal with the most unprofessional human being.
Thank you very much.
Why would you come in? Why would you step in the middle of that deal?
Les had been patiently waiting for it to resolve on its own, but both of them were completely out of control now, and it was time to step in himself.
What the hell is... Hey, enough! What the hell is wrong with you? Do not understand the #1 rule. You never argue on the floor. I don't want to hear it.
Les knew just shutting them up wasn't enough. It would erupt uglier next time. So he called them to his office, but they didn't even stop arguing on the way.
She's out of control. She's stepping in the middle of my deal.
You're both out of control.
She's the one who stepped in the deal.
Enough!
It felt like both of them were cursed to argue nonstop. Les could not believe how bad it was getting by the minute, and even he was feeling completely helpless.
Shut up. I'm in the middle of a deal. I don't know how to run this store. I'm not. I'm jumping in.
Are you kidding me?
The water was now completely above Les's head. He'd seen them fight before, but this was a full-on word war, and even he didn't know how to make it stop.
Shut up and be quiet. Now that's enough.
What he did this morning, he stepped into my deal.
Les could not believe something that small had started all of this, but before Ashley could even finish laying out her full complaint, Seth jumped straight back in again anyway.
And I closed it. I closed the deal.
I swear to God, I'm gonna smack you.
Move over here. Move away.
I'm gonna smack you.
This is what you call professional?
Just one line from each of them was all Les needed. There was no single culprit here. Both were equally out of control, and he could not be more disappointed.
Shut up! Shut the up for a change. I have never been more embarrassed of my children.
Les has always had one golden rule: no arguing on the floor, because if his own kids do it, there's no controlling the employees. And Seth just made it worse.
Send her home.
Both of you go home right this minute. Don't even say another word.
Les had just laid down the law, but those two were barely out of his office before the floor handed Ashley another customer and another chance to get it wrong.
I don't know what's going on with my sister today, but she screwed up a couple deals that would have been good for business. I'm gonna stay on the floor and keep an eye on.
Seth's already clocked Ashley's mood and decided to stay close. Not to help, just to watch, because something about today tells him this isn't over yet.
So what's the least you take for everything? How much you want total?
For this, I would like at least $3 grand.
That's the least you take.
At least I'll take.
Okay.
$3 grand for everything. The guy's not budging on that number, and Ashley now has a decision to make before this conversation gets any more uncomfortable than it already is.
I can't quote you a price until I see everything. So go get your other stuff.
Until she sees all of it, which means this guy has to make another trip before any number gets discussed.
What can you quote me on just this load? It's a lot to drag back and forth and load all this stuff up.
But you want $3,000 for everything.
He's already done the heavy lifting once today, and driving back feels pointless, so he throws out $3,000 flat and hopes that's enough to just get this over with.
What am I gonna do with warming tiles?
Underneath heated making.
Okay, I don't want those. Now what?
Warming tiles weren't exactly what Ashley had in mind, and her face made that clear before a single word came out. The enthusiasm in the room dropped immediately.
I'm not trying to waste your time, okay? I'm trying to just get a price for this low.
Okay, so you want $675?
She hit him with $675, and somewhere across the floor, Seth's entire face changed, because that number wasn't an offer. It was basically an insult with a dollar sign.
Ashley's lowballing this guy, and she has no idea how much this stuff is actually worth. This guy has a lot of good stuff. I need to step in and take control.
Seth's seen enough. Ashley has no idea what any of this stuff is actually worth, and if nobody steps in right now, a genuinely good deal walks out the door.
It's getting too little to where I want to be on this.
I think I'm nauseous.
The number was too low, the energy was off, and he's not interested in going back and forth with someone who clearly isn't either.
If I decide not to pay top dollar for home goods, that's my decision, and Seth needs to respect that.
Ashley is standing firm like she made a perfectly reasonable call. Waiting any longer simply isn't an option at this point.
Is my sister out of her mind? These home improvement goods are worth way more than what she offered.
5 for that load of goods is not negotiating. It's practically giving the man a reason to never walk back in.
Seth, I quoted him.
I know, but if this load's $600, I'm going to take it.
That's where I started.
But you're being conscious.
Ashley isn't backing down, and Seth isn't letting it go, and the customer is just grand now. Bring the rest, and he'll make up the difference if it warrants it. Simple, clean, and actually respectful.
Okay.
Deal?
All right, deal.
All right, so bring the other stuff. We'll get you ran up when you come in, all right?
All right, thank you.
Stop. You're being obnoxious to him.
Ashley is fuming and not hiding it for a second. As far as she's concerned, Seth hijacked her deal, and she has zero intention of letting that slide quietly.
You know what? My #1 rule is never argue on the showroom floor. This is not the time to get into this kind of discussion. We'll deal with it later.
This is funny. It stopped being funny a long time ago for everyone else. Seth goes straight at her about buying ridiculous stuff, which lands differently when she's standing next to an actual toilet she just paid $10 for. Whatever Seth has planned, it's not going back on the shelf.
What is he doing?
I have no idea, but it can't be good.
Nobody in the store knows exactly what Seth is about to do, but the energy in that parking lot already feels like something you don't want to miss.
What are you doing?
Seth took a hammer to it, full swing, right there in the parking lot, and then got in his car and drove off, leaving everyone standing there in complete silence.
Where are you going? Ashley has pushed Seth too far. Something's gotta change.
Les is watching the pieces of a $10 toilet scattered across his parking lot and trying to figure out which part of today he is most still fuming in the parking lot. The dust barely settled before Ashley was back inside, and this time, she walked straight into Seth's territory, looking for a fight.
I just talked to Rich. I looked on the sales floor, and the entire wall where the TVs are is empty.
Yeah?
Ashley came in with a point to make, and Seth could tell the second she walked in. This wasn't a casual check-in. She had something loaded and ready to fire.
So I have a problem with that because I think that Rich needs to make sure that the sales floor is really equipped.
Really?
Yeah.
Seth isn't letting this one go quietly. The TV wall is empty. Rich dropped the ball, and as far as Seth is concerned, someone needs to be held accountable right now.
Did you ever think of the fact that maybe we don't have any TVs and we check on it every day?
Ashley's not taking that lying down. She's fully aware of the situation, and the last thing she needs is Seth acting like she's blind to what's happening in her own store.
We do have TVs, Seth. They're back there.
They're
do we
all
not have?
gone.
Do we?
Ash,
No, they're not, Seth.
We are fully out of TVs.
Well, then maybe Rich didn't know that.
They are now both absolutely certain they are right, and neither one of them is even slightly interested in hearing the other one out for a single second.
Maybe you didn't know. I'm aware that we don't have TVs. You should be aware that we don't have TVs.
Seth throws Rich under the bus, and Ashley catches it midair, because if anyone should have known about the TVs, it was the person standing right in front of her.
Don't take it personally.
I'm not taking it personally.
You are.
I'm
You're
talking about the
you
store.
think I'm just attacking
I'm talking
you.
about the store with every issue I have said.
Ashley is done being talked to like she's the problem. She came here to sort something out and somehow ended up being the one on trial instead.
Have your empty shell, Seth. I was trying to help a store. I can't run every single department.
You're not running any department.
When I bring it to your attention,
You're not
say,
running
go
anything.
handle it. Go handle that.
Seth is not interested in the explanation. Bring it to his attention all you want, but at some point, someone actually has to go fix it. And that someone is not him.
Are you handling it?
I'm bringing it to your
Are
attention.
you handling it?
I am bringing it to your attention.
Thank
period.
you. Noted.
Ashley hits him with a flat "noted" and walks, which is somehow more cutting than anything else she could have said, and Seth knows exactly how much that was meant to sting.
My sister's going around the store creating all these problems. She needs to mind her own business because I know eventually I'm going to have to put out all the fires she's creating.
Seth is already running the math on how many other fires Ashley has started today, and the number is high enough that he's decided someone upstairs needs to hear about this.
Seth needs to give me the respect that I deserve. I'm a manager too, and I have the right to call out employees when they're not doing their right.
Ashley isn't cooling down either. She has the title, she has the role, and Seth treating her like background noise has officially crossed a line she is not willing to ignore.
So either my dad's going to handle it or I will. It's bull already. I've got a serious problem. Seriously, you're always defending Ashley?
Seth walked into Les's office with his mind already made up. This wasn't going to be a casual conversation. He came with a full case, and Les was going to hear all of it.
You know what she's doing? No, seriously.
You're coming in yelling at me? Hey, first slow down, then we can talk.
Les barely gets a word in before Seth is already 3 points deep, and Les is trying to slow the whole thing down before it turns into something he has to officially referee.
She doesn't know anything that's going on here. She's having Rich pull TVs that don't exist.
Seth lays out the TV situation, and from his angle, it's airtight. Ashley gave Rich a job that didn't make sense, and now the whole floor is paying for it.
Ashley saw empty display cases, and there's no TVs for sale.
I understand that.
She tells Rich to go fill them up.
Lise already knows the other half of the story. Ashley saw empty cases and told someone to fix it, which on paper isn't actually the worst instinct in the world.
Because he wants to appease her.
Well, that was stupid. And Rich should tell her.
He's scared of her.
I understand that. Well,
Ashley walks around this place wanting to be a manager. She's either half in or half out. She's never fully in.
Les is threading a needle here. Rich should have pushed back, Ashley should have checked, and Seth is standing there wanting a verdict when the whole thing is just a mess.
So then deal with it.
I will handle it.
You're just gonna give her a slap on the wrist, and the same gonna happen next
I'll
week.
make the decisions, not you.
Fine.
I don't care about it anymore.
Seth doesn't want to promise. He wants action. Because as far as he's concerned, every time Les says he'll handle it, Ashley walks away with nothing but a conversation.
And just take control, else I will.
Enough. I'll take care of it.
Do it.
Les shuts it down, and Seth walks out. But the look on his face says he already knows exactly how this plays out, and he's not expecting anything to actually change. A hair joke, a $10 toilet, and an empty TV wall somehow managed to pull an entire family apart in one shift. The deals were secondary. The drama was the main event today. Hit subscribe if you want more of this chaos, and let us know in the comments, does Ashley go too far, or is Seth just too sensitive? Is just for you.
Today, we're diving into the wild world of Pawn Stars, where deals aren't always friendly. Picture this. You're waiting for your cab. It arrives, and bam! A pirate ship vehicle pulls up. Believe it or not, folks, pirate ships are real. How cool is that?
Shiver me timbers.
Let's dig into more detail. Buck's mischievous grin invited the pawn shop guy to inspect his street-legal pirate ship, leaving him in disbelief at the ship rolling on the road. Chumley, intrigued, joined Buck for a spin, both eagerly anticipating Rick's mysterious response. Buck, bursting with enthusiasm, showcased every detail, building suspense for Rick's impending reaction, creating a thrilling wait.
Woo! I'm on a boat! What's up, ladies?
As we explore the boat's details, prepare to be mesmerized. Buck's turned it into a luxurious entertainment-packed ship with TV and laser beams. Buck's living in a fantasy, folks. He bumped the price to $250,000, leaving Chumley stunned with a $100,000 offer. Bargaining ensues, but hold on. Rick's entering the scene. Things are about to get even more interesting, don't you think?
Well, that's whatever. Oh, sorry.
$250,000 for a pirate ship? Buck storms off in anger, but if you're in the market, he's your guy. Ahoy, mateys! Now, speaking of high prices, would you consider a $5,000 spectacle? Mr. Vital tempts Corey and Chum Lee with a priceless 18th century onyx diamond and platinum flip spectacles. Who needs such luxury just to read? Ponder on that, folks.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, what's happening? I've got something here which I think is pretty spectacular. A magnifying glass. No, it's better than that. Bam! That is 18th century onyx spectacles. Sweet.
As Vital claims $5,000 for the onyx specs, Corey and Chum Lee reconsider. Expected, right? Still stuck on the price? Time to move on. Corey seeks Rick's advice, and here's where it gets intriguing. Rick's jewelry expertise makes Vital's price take a U-turn, slamming down from $5,000 to a mysterious $700. Wonder what Rick knows.
Probably 1920s, the whole Art Deco style. This was what was popular during the time period. Spectacles were probably first invented in the 13th century.
This made Vital get really disappointed. Actually, that disappointment is acceptable, isn't it? The bargaining continued, and at last, at $850, Rick walked away as Vital stood disheartened. Does this help Rick or Corey or Chum Lee to negotiate better?
Cheers. Thanks. You sure about that? Yeah, I'm sure. All right. I'll meet you down over here at the counter. All right. Appreciate it.
This dude walks in with a ring, wants an appraisal, but little did he know his wife was about to unleash some serious drama. Ashley's just trying to do her job, and suddenly, bam, it turns into a full-fledged soap opera.
Right here. I also wanted to know how much you guys will give.
This dude is literally sweating bullets, and his wife ain't having any of his nonsense. She calls him out for pawning her ring without telling her.
What are you doing? He wanted an appraisal on this ring. On my ring?
I'ma go grab me some popcorn, cue the drama.
Bull. Why'd you take my ring? You're a liar. You needed bike parts and didn't have the damn money. And all of a sudden you got my damn ring.
Oof, she slaps him not once, but twice. Ouch. Ashley's just standing there probably thinking, what in the pawn shop drama is going on here?
Once. Wanted to know how much it was worth, that's all.
Why'd you take my ring?
I gotta say, no need for security here. The wife's got it covered. She demands to know how much the ring was worth, and the poor guy's just apologizing left and right. The drama here is so intense, it's like a reality TV show unfolding right there on the spot.
Couple reaches home.
And I am dumbfounded. You're a idiot. Well,
Yeah,
he's
it's
the one that
hers.
gave it to me.
It's hers.
Just give him the ring. Thanks.
Okay, hold on. This customer's on an entirely different level. Picture this. She walks into the shop wearing the coat that she wants to sell. Classic Shannon move, am I right?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm Shannon.
Hi, Shannon.
How much would you give me for this?
How much you want?
At least 1,000.
Les asks her how much she's looking for, and Shannon's like, at least $1,000. Les throws out a cool 100 and she loses it, saying she wants more.
100 for this coat? I want more than 100.
But she claims the coat's made of fox, rabbit, bird, whatever she feels like saying. Made of.
Ma'am,
You got me up.
it's Fox.
This is a rabbit, a bird, whatever the I want it to be.
So the guys, being who they are, decide to troll her a bit, and Les even pulls in a fur expert who says it's worth $1.
You gonna give her more than $100 on that?
I would give her more than $1.
What the $1? Hell. Who the is he?
He's my fur expert.
Shannon isn't having it and causes a scene. Security gets involved, and she's out the door.
Security too?
There you go.
Oh! Y'all motherfuckers don't know who y'all went up in.
A female customer arrives claiming that her niece purchased a lovely earring from the store. However, upon closer inspection, she discovered that a diamond was missing. The catch? You guessed it, no receipt. Without proper proof of purchase, she hoped to return the earring and secure a refund.
The diamonds was missing, and I wanted to know, can I get my money back?
Keep the receipt?
No. Do gifts come with a receipt?
Yeah.
No, well, this one didn't.
Ashley, ever the voice of reason, inquires about the receipt, and the customer admits that she doesn't have one. Ashley explains the store's policy regarding cash refunds and, crucially, points out that the jewelry the customer brought in is fake, a type of item the store does not deal with. Tensions rise as the customer becomes impatient, demanding her money or a different pair of earrings.
Oh, cash refunds. One more problem that's really key to this whole thing. These are fake. And we don't sell fake jewelry.
Well, it's gonna be some in here. Well, excuse me, anybody buying any jewelry from here? Don't get no more jewelry from here, because this ain't good.
Hey.
Bobby J, provoked by the escalating situation, engages in a heated exchange with the customer.
I'm talking to him.
I'm talking to
Sir,
him.
can you help me? Can you give me my money? Can you give me a different pair of earrings? Anything.
No.
Oh, wait.
No.
Your short ass
No.
gonna tell me.
Are you angry because your coat's so tight?
No, my coat ain't tight. You so little back there.
I think it's time to leave.
I think it's time for the back.
Ashley attempts to defuse the situation by offering options for resolution or departure. Joe, making his appearance, assists in escorting the unruly customer to the front door.
Finish listening.
It ain't no receipt.
Finish listening.
No.
I think it's time to leave.
I'm not going nowhere.
I bet you are.
No, I bet I ain't.
This is
Joe?
Joe.
How you
He's
doing,
gonna
Joe?
show you to the front door.
Wait a minute now. Get your hands off.
I guess.
Bobby J's dealing with customers hunting for an anniversary ring, but the vibe is a little off.
I'm gonna post my boyfriend. Tomorrow's our 6th anniversary, 6-year anniversary. Really? Yes.
The lady drops a hint about her boyfriend, and the jokes start flying. 6 years? Bobby tries sizing up the situation, asking for the boyfriend's ring size.
So, what size? Do you know the size that he is, or ring-wise?
I thought you was talking about that size. I was like, that is too personal now.
No.
Ooh, awkwardness alert. He gets a little too personal, and they play it off, but Bobby's cringing. Store.
Now, I gotta practice now. I'm gonna pretend like I'm close to you, okay?
Oh.
Now, here comes the big moment. He's showing him rings, trying to keep it professional, but the tension is building up. In a bold move, the guy decides it's proposal time.
Now, Tay-Tay, we've been together for a while. Will you marry me?
On the spot. Bobby's just hoping this affair ends soon.
Yeah.
All right, enter your 4-digit PIN followed by the green button, please.
Okay.
Decline.
It's declined.
It is not declined. You better,
It's okay.
Hell no.
Things were strained between them all. Oh, sweet mother of relief. She says yes. But wait, things take a nosedive. The payment goes south. Yeah, Ashley messes up and the lady's not having it.
Your ass is gonna give me that ring.
Sir, listen.
Sir. Who you calling sir?
Arguments escalate, calls for Sir Echo, but it's chaos. They can't calm down. Well, just another day at the pawn shop where love and payments collide, leaving Bobby J stuck in the middle of a ring gone wrong.
Who you not?
No, act like a lady.
I am acting like a lady, but she gonna sit there and call me. No, she gonna sit there and call me.
Oh boy, Ashley's in for a wild ride dealing with this lady trying to get some cash for her outdated tablet. The lady's asking for a whopping $500, which is like asking for gold when all she's got is, well, something like an iPad.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Just trying to get some money so I can bail my man out.
Ashley's trying to be cool about it, like, hey, it's not worth that much, not even close. She even gives the tablet back, and the lady's acting all offended. Like, serious lady, did you expect a pile of cash or something?
How'd you come up with 500?
This is a pad. I should be better to get like 500 for it.
And then here comes the classic move. I need to talk to the manager. But little did she know, Ashley is the manager. Well, cue the surprise, but the lady's still stuck on that $500 dream, and Ashley's like, sorry, not happening.
You're not gonna talk?
Where's the manager at? Where's the mother manager at in this building?
She even offers a friendly tip, like, sometimes what you want is closer than you think. But nope, this lady's not having it.
It's me. So if you want...
Who's over you, man? I want $500.
Eventually, Ashley kindly asks her to leave. But what does she get in return? No, I'm not leaving.
So I'm gonna ask you to leave.
No!
Remind her and tells her that she needs to go.
You can leave.
No, I'm not leaving. Don't put some hands on me. Down. Now what?
Was in the right mental space, she should have known that she could just, bring him along.
Well, you have to make a police report.
I need my stuff. A police report. Do it like I called the police.
Since she clearly said it was stolen, a police report would have been the next best thing to do, apart from getting the thieves to come get it for her instead of going on a crazy rant. But if it was rational, we wouldn't be covering it.
So did you make a police report?
Can I do it back here?
I'm not the police.
Look, I just want my...
Ashley's not one to back down from a challenge, so when this lady threatened to get violent with this crazy lady who came in yelling her lungs out in the store without minding the fact that she'd be inconveniencing others with her really loud bellows. Also, she might want to choke down a mint. I could smell that crap from here.
Me like that, who the hell you think you talking to? No, I'm talking to you. You know what? I'm gonna come and show your bitch ass.
If she knew she wanted privacy, then she could have tried to, make her call more freaking discreet.
Ma'am,
hold on. Hey, lady,
this is our...
Don't follow me. Do not follow me.
Okay, well, I can't have you screaming like this, so what do you want me to do?
You know what? Hold on. Let me finish with this lady, because I don't know who the she is.
When Ashley incessantly begged her, she finally decided to end the call. Unfortunately, that didn't stop her from continuing to yell at the top of her lungs. Some babies just need a bottle and a burping.
Miss, get somebody to help me, please.
What do you need help with?
I need some help with my rings right here.
Take off your rings?
Wait, you just walking up on me like, can you see my rings? I don't even know who you is.
Ashley decided to adopt a really funny tactic in dealing with this particular crazy lady. She decided to annoy her until she leaves. If only that worked with my in-laws.
Can somebody else help me? Because you...
Ma'am, I can help you walk out the door.
No, you're not gonna help me walk out the door, because I'm not going out the door until I get some help. That's what I came in here for. Now, can somebody help me other than you?
No.
Ashley seemed to be having fun dealing with this particular crazy lady, and there's no way she's gonna turn back now.
Follow me no more. I won't come back in this bitch. All the motherfucking times I've been coming in here giving y'all my motherfucking and this is how I'm getting treated, y'all.
Plus, kids, this customer who's trying to sell a watch.
The bitch won this one, all right?
After reading through one of their ads, this lady came over to make a very odd inquiry.
I was trying to find out because your sign was saying that I can get 30 days of free cash.
Well, she read all right, but she didn't quite understand it at all. He came in hoping to pawn his rosary, claiming it was an antique.
It's been passed down from generation to generation to generation. Now it's mine, and I'm trying to put you in the game with this crystal.
Just because it's old doesn't make it a really valuable item, but it seems this man doesn't want to acknowledge that at all.
So, how much can I get?
Well, you can't get anything. 'Cause it's not diamonds, it's not gold, it's just crystals.
Honestly, I think Les has said all there is that needs to be said, but we'll just have to, make things clear he's got no other choice than to repeat himself.
How much would you pawn this for?
I won't take that in pawn because we only take precious metal.
Well, this is precious.
To you.
To me.
With his demeanor through this whole thing, it's pretty clear at this point that this guy's gonna be trouble.
Work something out, man.
No, I can't take it, I'm sorry.
Well, I think you need to work something out with me, man.
Trying to strong-arm the poor guy isn't exactly the right way to conduct business.
Tell him it's antique, man.
Nope, it's not antique, bro.
I don't want to talk. Me and you.
No deal.
Deal.
No deal.
He's been introduced to the antique expert. Now it's time for the antique expert to introduce him to the door once again.
Let's talk about it on the way out the door.
Hey, hold on, man. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Look, hold on, man. Hold on. I can leave on my own. Hey.
The interest on an item she's pawned earlier, even though it was way past the due date.
How are you?
I don't know. I'm about to see.
Okay, so you want to pay off your interest today?
Yeah.
From how snappy she was being, it was only natural she'd eventually end up on Ashley's bad side.
Okay, you owe $50.60.
How much?
$50.60.
Where the that come from?
The moment Ashley told her how much she owed, she went on a very huge rant in a fit of rage.
I owe $50 for my ass.
I didn't know somebody that age knew so many swear words. Like, it was just, wow.
She's speaking so fast that it's really tough to understand what she's trying to say at all. It's like nobody understands the words coming out of her mouth.
Getting riled up and screaming spooks me out.
Okay, well, let's catch up again. Spook that job. Yes, spook that job. What can I say?
Ashley tried to be as patient as possible with her, which is a first if you're new to the show.
It's called Yiddish.
What the is a Yiddish?
Yiddish with a Y.
Well, I understand that either. I understand Ethiopian. How about that?
The customer would eventually wear her patience thin with her obnoxious attitude.
You can pay after interest. Actually, you have three. You can pay after
First
interest.
it was one. First it was two. Now it's three. Can you please make up your damn mind and tell me what the I gotta do?
Just like she's always done, Ashley decided to screech her answers back in an attempt to match your energy, since her previous attempts didn't really get very far.
Okay, then go pay $50.60 and come back when you want to.
Where the is your boss at?
I'm the boss. Now what?
Looking a bit worse for wear, this customer brought in a set of fur coats.
I'm good. How are you?
Well, actually, I got bills to pay. I'm trying to get rid of some things.
So how much money do you need?
I need about $415.
So $415?
Even without being a professional, it's pretty clear to see that these coats are not made from real fur, to speak less of being made of lamb.
This isn't lamb.
That is lamb.
It's not lamb.
What is that in? That's lamb.
That's not real fur. I'm not gonna take that.
There's no way she's gonna be walking away with what she thought she would, or anything at all for that matter. This is Ashley that we're talking about, and she hasn't taken a fancy to even one of the coats.
I'll take this one. $40.
Who?
$40.
4D? Are you serious? No, you're not serious.
She was trying to milk as much as she could off of that one deal, but Ashley is dead set on her offer.
Okay, give me $80. Come on.
I can't.
Sure you can.
To make sure that things were cool, Byron decided to move closer, the big snuggle bear that he is.
Big boy, I like big boys, yeah. You gonna climb up on you, huh?
Yep.
I say. Ooh, wait, don't get scared now. Come on, Red Ride with you, baby. Who's that there?
Of all the customers he's met, this lady's probably the first one who's walked out of the store in a very jovial mood.
Come on, keep your eyes on prize.
Yeah, baby.
Prize, come on.
Took it. Yeah, daddy.
This customer was trying to sell a piece of jewelry that didn't exactly hit the specific weight to make him eligible to get the amount that he wanted to sell it for.
It doesn't weigh enough for us to take it. Ain't no gravity in my...
That's a pretty bold request that he's made, especially to an employee of said store.
He wants me to take my jewelry off and put it with his so I can give him more than $5.
$5. I'm sorry. That's all we can go. We're just not interested. $5. We're not interested.
Before he can hold everyone else up, Les manages to get him away from the window.
Thank you.
So I can't get, nothing for it?
Nah.
Ain't nothing gonna work?
We're not interested.
Ain't nothing go with it.
I don't know what else you got to go with it.
I ain't got nothing to go with. I'm asking y'all for something to go with it.
Instead of just getting out of the store after all their business is over, this man decided to take a seat in one of the chairs in the store, which is a big no-no.
No, he can go.
I can't get a little different lines. Hold on, man.
Since he was being quite irrational, they decided to carry him out of the store, screaming and kicking.
Can't get what I'm getting for. That's bull. That's bull.
Let's go up the game,
Drama unfolds, they assert their right to park no matter the odds. Suddenly,
I'm patiently telling you, dude. Park your spots out.
Meanwhile, our hero, undeterred, asserts, "I'm not going nowhere," as if the van gods themselves had bestowed upon them a divine parking mission. In a shocking turn of events, our hero literally stops, drops, and rolls on the store carpet, leaving everyone perplexed. The guy in the refrigerator. In this episode of Hardcore Pond, we are taken to the time when a crazy man entered the shop, and when no one was looking, he took refuge in the refrigerator for reasons unknown. Thankfully, this man had spotted the crazy man and went to Ashley and others to let them know. At first, no one would believe him, but by the looks, he looked quite genuine, so they followed him up to the spot where the fridge was. Still hardly believing the man, they went to open the fridge, and boom! The man was curled up inside, about to make the refrigerator its new cozy little home.
I don't know what y'all doing over here. There's some mother in the refrigerator.
What?
The whole situation was so absurd that not a single person in the whole shop could believe that there was a whole person hiding inside there. Good thing that they have security in the shop, so the man got what he deserved.
What are you doing?
Fake earrings. Two sassy black queens strut into the pawn shop, flaunting earrings worth $350. The seller, bewildered, questions their cash craving. They snap back.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm here to pawn these earrings.
Okay.
Honey, our financial drama is an Oscar-winning secret. The seller innocently inquires about the swearing, prompting the girl to unleash a verbal firework.
Trying to get $350 for them.
Why do you need the money?
It's none of your business why I need the money.
As he fumbles to record the chaos, he realizes these queens can turn from pawn shop patrons to drama divas faster than his slowest sale. Talk about a speedy emotional roller coaster.
Why are you swearing at me?
Because you asking me why I'm coming in here to handle my business.
In the midst of the jewelry saga, it's a linguistic roller coaster. The seller's ears are bombarded with jewelry, loan me my money, and a kid-eating crisis.
What does my sign say?
Jewelry and loan. This jewelry, loan me my money. I got to feed my kid.
The drama unfolds faster than a soap opera, leaving him nervously counting non-existent diamonds. Talk about a pawn shop sitcom.
Man, you getting on my nerves, dog.
How'd you get
You ain't even looked at my
Do you know that these aren't real?
In the sizzling pawn shop showdown, the women insist their earrings are as real as their sass. The seller, sweating in the Lacote, tries to diplomatically handle the diva duo. It's a battle of bling, attitude, and a heat wave, all under the watchful eye of leather-clad thermometers. Comedy gold.
How the you gonna tell me just by looking at my that they not real?
They're not real.
As the Queen of Sass declares her exit, she throws shade like confetti. Insults rain down, targeting the seller's wrinkled-up hair and questionable fashion choices. With a parting shot about a jury and long bow ass, she exits, leaving the pawn shop in stitches and the seller questioning his life choices.
I ain't leaving this till you give me my money. I need my mother dead.
Coloring book. Ashley enters confidently, challenging authority. Seth tries to manage the chaos. Tension rises as they clash, leaving everyone puzzled.
Don't come in here thinking that you know everything in your. Like,
I didn't know
you should
anything.
go off and like run back to Hawaii where you bought that shirt.
But one from 82. Mom's surprise drawer is found. Now, the shop's in for a laugh, unraveling the tale behind these quirky relics.
From 1962 and on.
Laugh out loud scene as the seller confesses to buying a Frank Zappa coloring book at 25, never cracking it open. For cash, the quirky relics become the center stage for a funny exchange in the pawn shop. The negotiation dance continues as the seller justifies prices, leaving room for haggling. Tension rises comically as the buyer feels snapped at. The shopkeeper offers a research break, declaring, "I'm not in a hurry," in this pawn shop sitcom starring quirky characters. She hilariously expresses her dismay, accusing the customer of rushing and shoving a phone in her face, suggesting he adds value nowhere and jokes about returning to Hawaii. The banter continues as another worker calls out Ashley for being rude. The workplace comedy unfolds with quirky characters and witty comebacks.
Well, you don't add value to this organization. I can
Well,
see.
thank you so much. But the next time you send my paycheck, you can tell me how to.
Free grab. The girlfriend decided to pawn her boyfriend's Xbox, and now he's on a crusade to rescue it. Lesson learned, right? Pawning is such a brilliant way to solve everything.
My girlfriend, she came up here and she got rid of my Xbox 360 and I came up here to get it back.
Okay, you get the ticket?
No, I can tell you.
No
cash.
On the receipt, it says no cash refund. One more problem that's really key to this whole thing. These are fake.
Everything got off to quite a normal start until the lady customer was asked about the receipt. Yeah, apparently she was looking for a pass on that. Talk about being delusional.
Two options. You pick whichever option you want. You can leave.
No, I ain't going no fucking where.
Second option is you can get the receipt and then
Ain't no
can you
mother
finish
receipt.
listening?
It ain't no
Can you
receipt.
finish listening?
No.
It's time to leave.
I'm not going nowhere.
It was like a verbal storm. As far as her reaction goes, well, let's just say it was quite the showstopper. Let's see how Ashley handled the situation.
This is Joe.
How you
He's
doing,
gonna
Joe?
show you to the front door.
Wait a mother minute now. Get your hands off.
I guess
Don't
you'll
mind
leave.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
See you then.
Little ass baby, you need to go get fed right quick.
Con artist. Guard. In a sadistic twist, a customer enters waving a $100 bill, claiming it's for bail. Oh boy, let's see what she has on her buying list.
Let me see this right here. This will be good.
Okay.
This one.
This is really pretty.
Okay.
That's really pretty.
It's really pretty.
Good on you. It was 100.
100. I'll take it.
Okay.
So this woman falls in love with an item, but you would not believe how she decides to pay off. What a classic move of pawn shop antics.
It's a $100 gift card.
These are not our gift cards.
What would you call it?
These are
preferred customers.
Right. So these are VIP cards. A gold card allows you discounts on the sales floor. You can't swipe this card and apply $100 on it.
Seems like this woman had her fast one playbook already at the pawn shop. But hey, who can predict the wild escalations life throws our way, right?
Somebody want to buy a preferred gift card?
You have got to get out.
Y'all better get this lady because I ain't got nothing.
Please,
Nobody don't got time for this. Yo, get this old ass lady. You better get my mother.
Looking for a boyfriend. A girl visits the pawn shop on the hunt for her beloved boyfriend. Can you guess where she might find him? Oh, you got it. It's none other than the store itself. Talk about a stroke of genius.
I'm sorry, but who are you?
Just get him for me.
And so what's this regarding?
He's my boyfriend and he's not paying child support.
You're his
That's who I am.
girlfriend?
Yes, I need him.
So don't you have a cell phone number?
Could you just get Chad, please?
I do have a Chad that works here, but I don't have time for this today.
Our girl meets Seth, who's in a funny mood today. Get ready for a humorous encounter that'll surely make you laugh. It's time for some entertainment.
Come on, grab Chad for me. His lovely girlfriend's here.
Like, I got all day to just be wasting my time.
This young lady would like to see you.
That's not him. Y'all playing games with me now?
That's Chad.
No, that's not.
Then I don't know.
I know who I sleep with.
What? This lady is out of her mind.
Well, apparently, lady, they've got the wrong Chad, so you better take your business elsewhere. Or you've just started looking like a scammer.
It's going nowhere fast. Oh, you're talking about Chad, the tall guy with the waves.
Yeah, Chad.
He just went outside. He's right out there.
Y'all want to sit here and play with me?
If this was Chad's girlfriend, I have one piece of advice, Chad. Run away.
Where the he at?
Watch that. Tressa, the ex-employee, decides to stroll back into the pawn shop with a Rolex watch in tow. Guess what? It's the one her boyfriend paid for.
The guy that bought it for you disputed the credit card.
No, he didn't. Here, I can put him on the phone for you.
Hold on, Tressa. He did dispute it. You've never been paid for the watch. I can give you a loan today for $1,000, but
Things heat up quickly between the ladies as Tressa and the shop owner engage in a fiery exchange. How about we skip everything to the dispute paperwork?
They mailed him a piece of paper to close the dispute.
do you have the form on you?
No, but I can call him.
Okay, so when you get the form, I can give you a loan for the $1,000 on the watch. So I can give you the loan for the $1,000.
That's stealing.
Disputed. It's not fully paid for right now until we receive the paperwork.
You're wrong right now.
Now, let's all hope she can gather her dignity and retrieve that slip to claim her hard-earned cash from the pawn shop. It was time for a little redemption.
Let's do the $1,000 loan, and then I'll be back with the paperwork. Honest to God, you are so wrong. Not a nice person.
That's nice to say to your. How old are you?
Look how you're treating me in front of my kids.
Could only afford 10. Now she shares personal struggles as a single mom. They agree on a $5 down payment with the rent. As Ashley assists the customer to her car, the customer accuses her of scamming Ashley, bewildered by the accusation, and even offered her a job. The situation ends with some confusion and disbelief. Continue not to go smoothly for Ashley as she faces the wrath of an impatient customer. Despite her attempts to redirect, the customer insists on bypassing the line. Now Ashley, cornered by absurdity, attempts to salvage the situation with humor and fails miserably.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
This like chinchilla to you?
How much did you spend? Do you remember that?
There was a lot of cash, a lot of money.
Okay. I didn't sell you this.
You sold
me
this.
Ashley faces a furious customer. The customer, seeking a chilla scarf, discovers that he's been bamboozled with the bunny instead of the luxurious chinchilla that he desired. Grip, it's not a handshake, it's a ton of cash.
Do you have your receipt?
I don't have a receipt. Man, you sold me this bull for real. I ain't leaving here until I get my damn money back. Bunny right there.
I wish this bunny would just...
See this? Look at it. Just flying through the...
As the drama unfolds, Ashley denies the accusation, stating the chilla is actually a bunny. Now the customer's girlfriend confirms the fluff faux pas, tossing the rabbit back. The receipt? It's apparently tucked in a peculiar location.
Look at that. Ain't nothing chinchilla about it. I want my money now.
It's time to go, sweetheart.
All right, you can take that home if you want to. But I want my money, that's all.
Have a good day.
That was nice on you.
Whatever, man.
Around your neck.
That's some old ass.
Amidst the chaos, the customer adamantly demands a refund while comparing the bunny to Bugs Bunny. Now, Ashley remains unfazed, suggesting the bunny be taken home as a consolation prize. But the customer's not having any of it. This bunny's not hopping away from the dispute.
I'm not wearing that old ass.
That was a good shot right there. You play basketball?
I'm not wearing that old ass, man.
Have a good day.
You too. I want my money. Man, I spent good money up in this bitch.
Why you so violent, girl? Go on up out of here. Try to be nice to you.
Now you're gonna leave it?
You wear that.
In a final showdown, Tippers flare and Ashley bids adieu to the irate customer, but not without some sass and a failed attempt to pawn off an old scarf. The customer exits empty-handed but full of fury, leaving Ashley to ponder the quirks of pawn shop life, mentioning ZZ Top's enduring presence.
ZZ Top is still in Detroit.
And an unexpected...
I can go $10.
$10?
$10, yeah.
Another day, another bizarre encounter in the pawn world. Seth, the dealer, greets a man approaching with an earring emergency because his little red Corvette broke down. Classic. Seth, in awe, asks who he is, but the man's response? A mystery. Well, I guess it's time to cue the Prince theme music.
Now you're just... No, it makes sense. Being a... I am being a...
Yeah, well,
because you brought in a fake...
The truth hits hard like a guitar riff. It's an imitation earring. Seth throws some shade, calling it imitation prints. The man's defense? Priceless. Seth's patience wanes as the man's excuses fall flat. Comedy? Pure gold.
Exactly.
Tolerate fake items, bids farewell with a sprinkle of Prince references. The man exits, but the drama's not over yet. Seth senses some mischief brewing. As the man leaves, Seth's parting words a cheeky purple rain nod. Another day at the pawn shop, folks.
Now, if you can't help me, bitch, get someone else that can. Do I need to get loud?
Huh? What you do that for?
You punk asshole, bitch! Watch your punk asshole!
You playing my man?
Lisa, who claims they're old pals from the pawn shop world. Ashley's face is a mixture of confusion and amusement as she tries to recall Lisa from the past. It's like a game of memory gone wrong, with Lisa insisting that they're besties while Ashley's scratching her head, wondering if she's entered the twilight zone of pawn shop encounters.
Like instant unconditional love for me. She doesn't know me.
I'm coming.
Lisa's affection for Ashley kicks into overdrive, leaving poor Ashley feeling like she's in an episode of a pawn shop soap opera. Lisa's suggestion of exchanging numbers adds a sprinkle of awkwardness to the mix, like a sitcom scene gone awry.
I do like you.
No, you lied.
I mean, it's just a suggestion.
Ashley gives into the madness, agreeing to pawn Lisa's chain with a smile plastered on her face. It's the kind of absurdity you can only find in a pawn shop where deals are made amidst deliberations of unconditional love and compliments about dental hygiene. And the scene. A bizarre encounter unfolds as a man dressed in a sweaty shark costume barges into the pawn shop demanding $800 for the costume. Identifying himself as Les, the man claims to be a professional mascot by day and a dancer by night, specializing in hyping up crowds for shark fights. His erratic behavior and peculiar demands leaves the staff bewildered and grossed out, especially when he tries to persuade them to try on the costume despite its unpleasant odor. And his demands, insisting that the costume is unique and irreplaceable, despite comparisons to generic Halloween costumes. To demonstrate its allure, he persuades an employee named Rick to try it on, claiming that it'll make him feel empowered. But then something strange happens. Another worker interrupts, reminding Les of an earlier deal and pushing him to speak with his father. The customer becomes more hostile and threatens the crew with horrific imagery as tensions rise. Actions become intolerable. A tumultuous altercation ensues, setting off a dramatic sequence of events. The crew doesn't know what to do with the sweating half-naked man because nobody really wants to touch him. The staff ultimately gets Les to leave after a lot of berating and threatening, but not before one last round of obscenities and threats. Ultimately, the customer storms off, leaving behind his costume as a bizarre reminder of
You pick it, mother. Pick it, mother. Do it. Hey.
The sassy black woman strolls into the pawn shop, her demeanor already hinting at frustration. She approaches Ashley, the pawnbroker, with an air of annoyance evident in her voice as she recounts her misfortune of having her car vandalized. Pawned my necklace kinda pissed off, you know, some little hating ass bust out my windows of my car, she vents. Now she's here to cash in on her necklace, a purchase she once valued at $400, now looking to squeeze out $200. But Ashley's response isn't what she expected. Instead of a quick agreement, Ashley questions her authenticity of the necklace's diamonds, setting the stage for tension to escalate.
My necklace, kind of pissed off, you know. Some little hater ass bust out my windows in my car. That's why I'm trying to pawn this necklace. I paid $400 for it. I'm looking to get $2. What you think? Why you say that?
I just said, So when you bought this, what were you told that it was?
Diamonds.
They're not.
Them real diamonds, boo. I just told you I had a piss up, and you telling me that you ain't gonna give me $200?
The customer's irritation boils over as Ashley challenges the necklace's legitimacy. First of all, you're coming in here with an attitude, Ashley asserts, further provoking the already incensed customer. The situation teeters on the edge as the customer warns of repercussions from her youngins in the neighborhood. But just as tempers flare, the security guard intervenes, attempting to defuse the escalating confrontation. However, the customer's retort claiming the diamonds are breathing only adds fuel to the fire, exacerbating the friction between her and Ashley.
Okay, first of all, you're coming in here with an attitude.
I don't get.
Well, I'm not interested in this.
If you keep playing with me, I won't get real mad. This is a recession. Hey, I need the mother money, all right? Is you gonna give me the money or not? I got some young that'll come in the hood, tear it up.
What are you gonna do?
Is that the security guard?
Let me explain to you something. This is fake.
Don't you see? The diamonds is breathing.
The diamonds are breathing?
The diamonds is breathing.
Are you serious?
As tensions peak, the customer's threats and insults intensify. "Get out of here, you ain't gonna give me my necklace," she snarls, her anger palpable. The situation spirals out of control as she lunges towards Ashley, prompting the security guard to step in decisively. With firm hands, he escorts the irate customer out of the store, her voice echoing her fury even as she's forcibly removed. The scene ends with a chaotic crescendo, leaving Ashley to exhale a sigh of relief as the door slams shut behind the departing customer, bringing an end to the tumultuous encounter.
Get out of here.
You ain't gonna give me my necklace?
Here you go.
You ain't. Don't touch me. Oh, I'll catch you outside, you dirt. No, you better not touch my thing. I'll beat your tall, gumpy ass up. I shoot her ass up.
Les gets a visit from a guy claiming he's on a mission from his wife to find furniture. A husband sent on a quest for home decor by his better half sounds like a scene from a comedy. Now, Les is prepared to negotiate, but as soon as they begin looking through the goods, things get hilarious.
Well, here's the deal. I just moved from New Jersey. My wife and I. We just bought a house, and she sent me here. She said, see what you can pick up.
Perfect. Let's find some.
You gonna clean all that up before I buy it?
That's why it's so inexpensive, right?
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, man.
We have used furniture that's used.
Yeah.
That's why it's $397.77.
Really? Well, I only got $200.
The customer isn't overly impressed with the couch's condition. Although he has a budget, he's unwilling to spend money on something that appears to have been through a muddy wrestler's match. The banter gets funnier as the customer tries to negotiate while Les defends the integrity of his used furniture.
All right, man, let me try, man. I'll tell you what, my shoes are cleaner than this couch.
Then don't buy it.
Make me a deal. I got cash in my pocket, man.
Wow,
come on, man.
$200.
Come on.
The customer's insults towards Les and his family turn things from funny to completely ridiculous. It resembles a farce gone wrong, with insults flying more quickly than a tennis match. Les, ever the professional, maintains his position, but the level of absurdity is escalated by the customer's attitude.
This is not the way we operate in New Jersey. What kind of operation you guys going on, man? I bet you're not here far.
This was actually my couch. We had it reupholstered and I gave it to Ashley.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that your daughter?
That's my daughter.
She must be nasty, too.
What did you just say?
Don't make my... Come on, man.
This is how we do it in the deep.
Yeah.
The customer's rudeness hits a peak, and Les puts his foot down, Detroit style. It's a showdown worthy of a Wild West movie, complete with threats and a swift exit. The customer's departure leaves everyone scratching their heads, wondering what had just happened in the wild world of pawn shop negotiations.
I got $200.
Yes, sir.
I'll go someplace else.
That's the dirty D right there, baby. Where'd he go? I think he went back to New Jersey, sir.
In this wild pawn shop showdown, a woman marches in ring in hand like she's about to solve the mysteries of the universe. While she's trying to pay her past due rent, her diamond ring steals the show. Like a souffle in the microwave, the tension increases with every second that goes by. A heated discussion regarding the truthfulness of the ring is started when the pawnbroker examines it with some suspicion. The woman demands $200 like she's negotiating world peace, but the pawnbroker's offer of $80 sends her into orbit faster than a rocket with a grudge. And the air crackles with sass and disbelief, leaving everybody wondering if this ring is ever going to find its way home.
Yes, ma'am.
I was coming to pawn my ring because I have to pay my rent. It was due a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Why you keep looking at my ring like $80?
$80.
I'm not just about to let you have this for $80. And I paid $500 for this ring. I mean, what, you want the studs on my lip or something? But I'm saying you gonna give me $200 though. That's the only way I'm gonna buy. So you gonna give me $200 or not?
The woman drops a bombshell just when you think the drama's reached its climax. She hasn't given up her ring for pennies. She challenges the pawnbroker to either pay her $200 demand or face the repercussions. It's similar to seeing a high-stakes poker match, but with more bills that are past due and, lip studs. The standoff reaches its zenith in tension greater than that of a family-sized lasagna, and everybody's left wondering who's gonna blink first. As the dust settles, the woman's exit is as dramatic as her entrance. With a final flourish, she declares her terms and storms out like a diva exiting stage left. The pawnbroker's left scratching his head, wondering what just hit him, while the security staff's probably updating their resumes after narrowly avoiding a showdown.
Man, what the?
Okay, she can go. She can go. Thank you. This woman could not keep control of herself. I don't know what the hell her problem was. I don't accept that kind of behavior. She's lucky my security staff didn't beat her ass.
In the bustling aisles of the pawn shop, two guys saunter up to Ashley with a peculiar demand. Now they're aiming for a reef, bringing things to a head. Yet Ashley stood her ground, unwavering in her commitment to the rules of her trade. With a final flourish, the guys decided that maybe they had better retreat to live another day. And thus, this particular saga shows a frustrated taxi driver approaching a man waiting in line at a pawn shop and demanding money for a $90 fare. But the man's attention is on receiving the money, so there's an argument. Tensions escalated because of the man's insistence on waiting in line and the cab driver's irritation.
Hey, dude! Come on, give me money. Do you see I'm in line right now? Yes or no?
You stand in line to what, man? I want my...
Excuse me, hi. What's going on here?
First off, this man
owe me money
Hold
for
on.
his ride.
Why is he yelling at you?
because I owe him money. I am in line to get the loan for the car.
The situation takes a comedic turn when a third party, including Ashley and Byron, unaware of the initial conflict, intervenes. Confusion ensues as they try to understand the situation, with the cab driver emphasizing his need for payment while the man remains determined to wait for his turn in line. The introduction of the man's girlfriend in the cab adds another layer of chaos to the mix.
Report?
Yes.
Okay. Supposedly, the cab driver dropped this guy off here because he wanted to get money for his jewelry to pay the cab driver.
Yes or no?
About it.
What are you gonna do?
You want me to drop you right here? I'll drop you like a used rubber.
Get in your car, go. Get in your car.
You know what? I have the best idea. I will pay you a cab. He can be out his money because he's demanding it.
Les naturally balks at the request, stating that he can't offer that much. But the customer then starts negotiating, asking what she needs to do to get the $500 that she wants.
Hi, I'm Les. Nice to meet you.
Sure. I'm looking to get rid of this.
How much did you want for the TV?
I want $500 for it. That's what I was thinking.
We actually sell them for under $250.
Okay.
So I could give you 100.
100?
100.
I need $500.
And I wish I could give you 500.
What do I gotta do to get you to give me $500?
In a comedic turn, the customer suggests her breasts as a bargaining chip, asking if they're worth $500 to Les. Les, to his credit, responds with a little bit of a bemused expression, indicating that, sorry lady, they're not. The customer confidently asserts that her breasts are valued at $7,500, but Les remains unimpressed. He remarks on her attempt to negotiate with her boobs and expresses disbelief at her strategy. The customer, undeterred, insists that she never played dumb before provocatively suggesting that she's all there by flashing her breasts.
Are these worth $500 to you?
Not really.
No, these aren't worth $500. Really? They're $7,500 for these, okay? $7,500. I want some.
He was one of those people that tried to negotiate. What can I say?
Les maintains his professionalism, refusing to be swayed by the customer's unconventional tactics. He humorously remarks that anybody who flashes their breast in a store must be all there, to which the customer confidently agrees. However, Les ultimately declines her offer, suggesting that she go elsewhere.
Oh, I am all
That's
there.
what I just said, and I could see.
All there.
You were all there twice. Thank you.
Forget it.
Thank you very much.
In the chaotic morning hustle of the pawn shop, Les notices a shady character browsing through merchandise with dubious intentions. Approaching him, Les demands an explanation, only to be met with a flimsy excuse about being kicked out of his mom's place. The guy then tries to pawn items off as coming from his mom's basement, but Les sees right through the charade. Now tension rises as insults fly, setting the stage for a showdown between Les and the would-be thief. Throws the guy out of the store because he's tired of his antics. But when the man won't go, Les has to call in reinforcements. Enter Byron, the burly bodyguard, who snatches the man and carries him expertly out the door. Byron manages the issue with the dexterity of a bulldozer making room, making for a show-worthy scene. But just as Byron is leading the guy outside, his pants decide that they'd rather pull around his ankles, exposing a little bit less than friendly underwear. But that's just the icing on this whole dumpster fire of a day. As Les sees the guy's humiliation happen, he can't help but laugh. And without warning, another day at the pawn shop comes to an end, leaving us all to wonder what mischievous adventures lie ahead in this crazy world of wheeling and dealing. The scene starts with Ashley getting a bit annoyed, telling the customer not to test her patience. Now she's in a hurry and warns him to speed things up. Then the customer tries to copy Ashley by snapping their fingers, but Ashley quickly shuts it down. She acknowledges the imitation, but firmly puts them in their place with a clever comeback. Even though they're joking around, Ashley still shows that she's in charge and she's not going to be disrespected.
Don't get me, I'm gonna get very, very angry right now.
Okay. And if you can like hurry it up, then that's better.
I can. Hurry it up.
Okay, you ain't gotta snap the fingers, sweetheart.
I was just imitating you.
Okay, but you ain't gotta go that far. You behind here.
Oh.
Okay. I don't really have all day for this.
You want 20?
I want 40.
Things escalate when Ashley catches the customer imitating her again. This time, she's not as amused. With a mix of annoyance and humor, Ashley tells her to knock it off. She's not playing around anymore. Finally, she wraps things up with a funny twist, saying goodbye with a playful fake travels instead of the usual safe travels. It's a perfect ending, showing Ashley's authority and humor all in one.
Are you imitating me? Safe travels. Safe travels.
The customer, hopeful for a good deal, brings in an item to pawn. Despite his expectations, he's offered only $20, leading to frustration and disbelief.
I don't know, bro. Yeah, man, I'm trying to see how much I can get for this. I'm trying to get at least 100 for it. Might have got 20 times, but I won't be able to get that for it. So how much can you give me? $20? What the hell you mean? I'm more or less helpful than anything. Man, I'm gonna need more than $20 for this, man.
Les throws the guy out of the store because he's tired of his antics. But when the man won't go, Les has to call reinforcements. Enter Byron, who snatches the man and carries him expertly out the door.
What's your offer, Jay? 20, which is probably more than I would even offer him. I need my money. I understand. At least $100 for this.
You paid $200 for that, I overheard?
Yeah, I mean,
really, you paid $200. I'll sell you like 4 of them.
I need more than $20. Why is there more staff out here?
And I see another irate customer in line.
That's all I'm giving you. Period.
Despite attempts by other staff members to calm the situation, the customer's anger continues to mount. Profanities fly as the customer remains dissatisfied with the offered amount.
I'm the manager.
Oh, you are the manager.
I'm the manager.
You're the manager. $20 for this. I've been waiting for an hour.
And yeah, take your out of here.
How about 100? You can give me what the I'm gonna do with $20.
Don't know.
I need more than $20.
I had to calm this situation down.
Take your out of here.
$20? What the I'm gonna do with $20?
Final profanity-laden outburst. A new manager arrives at the pawn shop, surprising the Gold family, and they introduce themselves and express their eagerness to help out. Now, despite initial confusion, the Golds agree to give them a chance and see how their first day goes.
When I worked in sales at a bank, I was in charge of tailoring the products to the customer's wants. So I'd like to think that marketing is one of my strong suits. You like those? Like I said, they're durable, very inexpensive. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to purchase or put them in layaway pay?
Definitely.
All right, I'm so excited. I got my first sale.
So what do you think?
I love it, but I'm not really sure how comfortable Ashley is about me coming in.
You know, I'm really not worried about Ashley.
Did you know about this?
Good luck, Ash. Have fun, co-manager.
The new manager showcases their sales skills, confident in their ability to tailor products to customers' needs. Despite their apparent enthusiasm, several family members question the comfort level and suitability for the position.
I go from 9 to 12.
You'll never get what you paid for.
You're probably right. Yeah, why don't I just move away?
What is he doing?
He's teaching her the business.
Teaching her to take over? They're not going to get more than $1,500 anywhere else. I can guarantee that. Great. Wow.
The new manager and this customer are currently negotiating prices over a deal. And while the new manager insists that the deal's a good one, tensions start to rise as the customer questions the offer. Meanwhile, the Golds observe the situation with uncertainty. A guy strolls in all casual, claiming he scored these concert mics from a crowd toss-up. Seth, in disbelief, questions the absurdity of magically finding zipped-up mics in a wild crowd. Cue the suspicious eyebrows.
Keep an eye on him. Hi, how are you? I'm from American Jewelry. I have a gentleman down here who is trying to sell me some microphones. Are you missing some? Exactly, I've got them. You're gonna need to come down here. All right, thanks. Ash, call the cops.
Hi, this is American Jewelry, and we have stolen merchandise. Thank you.
Seth gets into detective mode, calling the venue to verify if they're missing any mics. Well, turns out they are. Cue the dramatic music and the plot thickens vibes.
How much were you looking for?
$100 a piece if possible.
About 75 a piece.
That works.
Who the are these kids now? Are these his friends? So we're waiting for the police to come.
Okay. They're leaving.
No, man, you can't leave. The cops told us to hold you here.
Why? I'm not the person that came up.
We're all involved in the group. That's the way it works. Until we know what's going on, that's the way it's going to be. So if you want us to have a seat till the cops get here.
Suddenly, the situation's hotter than a jalapeno in July. Seth's on the phone with the cops while the shady mic holder is sweating bullets. Security's on high alert as Seth tries to play cool, but it's chaos. Cue the circus music. So Ashley's caught in the middle of a classic family feud at the pawn shop. Dad's all like, "Close the door, Ashley, we need to talk." But it's not a cozy little chat. It's more of a what the heck's going on kind of situation. Turns out there's drama about TVs and Rich, and Ashley's like, "I used to run this joint, dude." Cue the fireworks.
Always pinpointing on the dance.
Can you stop talking over me? You don't appreciate me. You don't appreciate anything I do here. I don't understand. We're family. You treat me like I'm a piece of What the do you ever point out the good stuff I do here? I don't understand. We're family. You treat me like I'm a piece of You inside. I don't even know what to do anymore.
I'm taking the store side.
Ashley is laying it all out. Now she's feeling underappreciated, like she's stuck in some kind of twisted family drama sitcom. She gets irritated and eventually walks out of the room.
Then I quit. I'm done.
You're not done.
What?
You're not done. Ashley, one last time. If you walk out that door, don't ever come.
What just happened?
Ashley just quit. She walked out that door. She's not happy with the way we treat her.
I cannot deal with it. I'm out. I don't care what he says to bring me back. I'm done.
When you allow your emotions to run a business, it's the worst thing she could ever do. You're gonna lose.
But if you thought that was it, there's another surprise twist as Ashley drops a bombshell openly declaring that she quits and that she's done, and then she pieces out, leaving everybody in shock. But Les is stuck scratching his head, wondering what the heck just happened. But Ashley has made up her mind. Emotions run wild and business gets a kick in the gut. Classic pawn shop drama. Get ready to chuckle as we witness an overenthusiastic customer diving headfirst into negotiations with Ashley over a watch. With all the finesse of a bull in a china shop, he throws out a laughable offer of just $75. Ashley, ever the comedic genius, bats it away with a playful smirk. But hold on to your hats, folks, because our customer isn't done yet. He dramatically ups the ante to a jaw-dropping $599 despite the watch being worth nowhere near that amount. Our intrepid negotiator isn't about to back down. With the confidence of a superhero, he insists that this watch is worth its weight in gold. Quite literally. He even flaunts a fat stack of cash, convinced that he's about to seal the deal. But Ashley, bless her heart, isn't buying it. She keeps a straight face as our customer sails further into the sea of absurdity, refusing to cave to his outlandish demands. Now hold on to your sides before they split, because things are about to get even funnier. As our customer cranks up the theatrics, Ashley's amusement hits an all-time high. With a twinkle in her eye, she gently reminds him that the watch isn't exactly a crown jewel. But our negotiator, bless his delusional heart, won't take no for an answer. Ashley keeps her cool, relishing every moment of this And now the moment we've all been waiting for, the finale. Our customer's frustration approaches a boiling point, but Ashley, ever the queen of comedy, doesn't miss a beat. She continues to milk the situation for all it's worth, leaving our customer red-faced and defeated. And just like that, he storms off, leaving us in stitches as he hilariously fails his attempt at negotiation. Next up, we've got a furniture fiasco as a man discovers a one-of-a-kind table, only to have their excitement interrupted by another customer demanding that they vacate the throne. But the first customer's not moving.
Get your ass over and shut up.
Get off that bed.
No, I ain't getting no.
Get off that bed.
What the you gonna do, baby?
Who do you think you are to talk to me like
Bro,
that?
if you let me, I'll be slapping that ass. You're talking to you, bud. Back up. Man, really? You don't think so? You don't think so?
Tension skyrocket amidst the customer's verbal barrage, but fear not, for Ashley steps in, serving sass and shutting down the disrespectful discourse. Honestly, with Ashley, who needs a savior in sparkling armor?
Here's the way it's gonna work. You don't disrespect my daughter in my store. Get the out of here. If this guy ever shows his face in this store again, we're gonna kick his ass.
Gonna get your hands off
Really?
me, man.
Really or what?
We go
You're
back, man.
disrespecting my daughter like that?
Ultimately, Les has to step in and settle the score by enforcing the rule and ejecting the unruly patron. With one stern glance, Les sends the troublemaker packing, restoring peace and reminding everybody that disrespect isn't welcome in his kingdom. The scene kicks off with Grandma storming into the pawn shop, demanding her money back for a purse that she claims is fake. Now she's not holding back, loudly insisting on a refund while the audience can't help but applaud her fiery entrance. You don't want to mess with a grandma on a mission, so she demands to restore her sense of humor before anything else happens. She insists on getting her money back, saying that the purse she purchased was just as phony as a $3 bill. Just when you think the situation can't get any more ridiculous, Grandma takes out her cigarette and lights up in the store. Les, however, ain't having any of that and warns her right away that smoking isn't permitted anywhere, especially in his store. Grandma, however, is in no mood to follow the rules, leading to a showdown where Les tries to put out her cigarette while she vehemently refuses.
I'm bending over backwards to appease this granny. I'm trying to be professional and I'm trying to give you courtesy.
Give me my money. That's all I want is my money.
As the literal smoke clears, Grandma's still not backing down. She demands her money with a threat of legal action, insisting that she'll see Les in court. Les, exasperated, finally agrees to give her the refund just to get her out of his hair. But even as he tries to make things right, Grandma ain't done. She wants a card because she's ready to sue his butt. And with that threat hanging in the air, she finally storms out, leaving Les bewildered and relieved. And just when Les thinks the ordeal's over, Grandma turns back with one final threat. She's gonna bust his window. Now Les tries to reason with her, but Grandma's not having it. She's ready to throw down. But Les can't help but reflect on how she's nothing like his own grandma, leaving the audience in stitches at the absurdity of it all. And that's it for today. Thanks for being a part of the Hardcore Pawn adventure with us. We hope you like the drama and surprises. And make sure you stay tuned for more pawn shop stories. See you next time. Watch Les the Pawn Shop Detective figure out a mystery with messy DJs and laptops held captive. See the suspenseful investigation unfold right here. Laugh and cringe as a shouting woman causes trouble in the pawn shop, making Seth and Les really mad. Then a guard shows up and there's a surprising twist outside.
Okay, I went to get my purse back to make my payment. She's telling me this is expired. That's my purse right there. That one right there, the black one.
A meticulous lady strides in armed with confidence and a fake receipt, proclaiming ownership of a purse. Little does she know that Ashley is the store's memory bank, fully aware of every item in its rightful place. The girl, in her eagerness, attempts to vault over the counter, unaware that Ashley, the guardian of scams, is on duty.
It's my purse right there.
How do you know that's your purse?
Because I know my purse. Here's the money. I want the purse.
That bag would never in pawn. If you want to buy it,
I just want to look at it and make sure it's not mine.
Undeterred by gravity and common sense, the girl persists in her charade. However, Ashley stands firm, recognizing the futility of the scam and the level of wrongness involved. It's like trying to sneak a peek at the answer key when the teacher is watching. Yeah, that's not happening.
First of all, don't talk to me like I'm an idiot. Give me my purse or I'm going to come over that counter and get it myself.
oh my God.
Get your hands off me.
Have a nice day. Let's go.
Or
Walk yourself out,
you.
With a swift resolution to this failed escapade, the girl finds herself unceremoniously escorted out of the store. Lesson learned. Ashley's scam radar is always on, and jumping over counters won't get you far in this pawn-filled drama. Enter the family feud. Ashley drops the bomb on her brother Seth, calling him a hypocrite. But why? Well, he casually throws around $880 for a painting, while Ashley, according to her, can't even snag a deal for $30. Sibling dynamics at their finest. And as Ashley confronts Seth about the apparent double standards, she probes into the intricacies of spending $880, questioning how bad it could be. Seth, in classic sibling fashion, argues that his purchases are all about resale value, a concept he conveniently forgets when it comes to
There's two guys out here that are saying they were scammed out of their laptops, and that whoever did it is working with one of our guys. You want to come out and talk to him? All right. Thank you.
Who is it?
Les is hit with some unexpected news. A few guys claim that they've been pawned by a girl from the staff. Les, ever the detective, approaches the situation with a mix of suspicion and humor, wondering aloud if he's either unintentionally swindling customers or if bizarre customers have taken up a new form of thievery.
Tell me.
She pawned 2 of our laptops, and she told us she was gonna
Bring them out to the back.
some of it in.
Okay, wait. You pawned something.
Yes, she had to take it to
When
her
did you pawn it?
Today.
Today.
She
Okay.
had to take it to her.
And the money?
Yes.
These two kids come in and talk about have some girl pawned 2 laptops.
The plot thickens as 2 disheveled DJs step into the scene, laptops held hostage. The atmosphere turns somber as the weight of the situation sinks in. It's a strange occurrence that has everyone wearing expressions of confusion and concern. Les, with his seasoned cool, casually queries about the laptop's ownership, revealing they're registered under the mysterious girl's name.
Split the money 3 ways, and one of my employees was gonna walk it out the back door. Either this is a new way for my employees to steal from me.
To contact the owner because we want.
I am the owner.
I'm just trying to switch the ticket so she can't have me.
And it's in her name.
I know. That's why I wanted to know if
I can't do it.
The tension rises, but Les doesn't crack under pressure. Maturely handling the situation, he asserts that he needs the lowdown to work his magic and get those laptops back where they belong. It's a pawn shop mystery, and Les is the detective determined to unravel the peculiar case of laptops and loyalty. Tame a woman at the counter. Let's see what she's gonna come up with. Is she asking for free money? I think she might possibly be mad, though it is kind of funny that she's got enough courage to come up and ask for money without investing anything. Now, the lady at the counter frowned and asked her if she paid or not. Intriguingly, she hasn't paid anything, but she's still asking for money. And to make matters worse, she started shouting at her. Everyone around started looking at her, wondering what the hell was going on. Seth and Les get a little furious as everybody's just standing around trying to figure out what's going on. She started bullying her, but the lady tried to explain to her again that she misunderstood the agreement and they're not just gonna give her free cash. But this lady's just not listening to anybody. Well, Seth then enters, so who knows what's gonna happen now, the whole document or not, and she was not listening and constantly started fighting, and now they're all having an immense fight. Everybody around is watching and laughing at them. Well, the guard had to go and break everything up. Well, at least they're all gonna get treated the same way, especially the one who created the mess. Pretty sure they're gonna hold him up and throw him out. And there they go, they're still shouting and fighting with each other as well. They were sent outside and they started beating on each other, holding each other by their hair and poster. But what's it for? He came to Seth and the other man and showed them this poster. Now it feels like they're interested in it and there might be a handsome deal between them.
Detroit Lions players had signed.
Did you drag it in to make a difference to sign?
200.
He asked for $200, but no, it's not going to be a good deal, and they told him to leave. The man in need got a severe shock and held up the poster thinking. Les again said that they can't pay more than $100, and after some time of quietness, they agreed to the deal. Finally, the happy deal was made.
This is the guy?
Right there. Here they come again.
Les?
Hi, how are you?
I'm Attorney Kyle DeQueef.
So there's a man, probably an attorney with 2 ladies along, coming inside towards Les at a pawn shop. Now, Les knew about it before. He asked for Les, and fortunately, he was at the counter. He asked why they had arrived at the store.
She's retained me to represent her in regard to a ring.
Okay.
My client brought in a $10,000 ring here, and she wants to either collect the remaining money owed to her on the ring or get the ring back. She's got a receipt.
Let me explain to you. This is a counterfeit ticket.
He said that he came here for the ring, which they bought from these ladies for $10,000, but they didn't pay and gave them the receipt. Now, he put up the receipt and showed it to Les and accused them of cheating and stealing from the women and taking their expensive ring. But Les was cool and controlled his anger.
Whoever produced this ticket didn't understand this is the amount of numbers that are here.
Okay.
Number 2 is state law mandates that we print the law in a 12-point font.
Okay.
This is much smaller.
That is some bull.
It may be bull, but that's the truth.
I don't know how I got mixed up.
There's the game-changing point. Les, after listening to him, explained that he will reveal the truth now by showing the real receipt that they had. He went and came back with real receipts that they've been giving to the customers. There, he spotted major differences. He notified him of the major changes in the receipt that he brought. The man looked rather weak and stunned in response.
Printing wrong or whatever, but this is the ticket he got from here.
He didn't get it from here. He didn't get it from here.
So now we just liars and we just come
I'm not saying that you are.
So you trying to say my son a liar?
I wish I had better news for you, but
That's bull. That's bull.
The numbers don't match up. The paper stack doesn't match up. This is a fake.
Now you side with them. You're not representing us. If I don't get my ring or my money for them, how you gonna get paid?
The attorney turned to the women, but oh my god, they're still accusing Les of having given them the wrong receipt and asking the attorney to take the money from Les. The man, being down on himself as you can see, argued with them. The man showed the evidence to the ladies and told them that they were having the wrong receipt, but they continued to argue.
The ticket, how about that?
No, I don't believe that the store gave you this ticket.
Nah, well, I don't believe you a real attorney. We ain't got it right. Somebody better give me my money.
He's my attorney.
You, him, security.
Have a nice day.
Nah, you got me, bitch.
Sorry, man.
The ladies started harassing both of them and started using personal attacks. They were all arguing amongst themselves. Pretty crazy. The attorney went back as he can't do anything for the ladies.
If you know purses, then you know the.
As our unsuspecting customer strolls into the kitchen at Chaos, little does she know what's cooking today. Ashley, patiently bracing herself for another round of absurdity, politely inquires about what the customer's looking to offload. The girl, blissfully unaware of the purse's actual value, confidently suggests a price that's almost a steal.
So if it wasn't worth.
And now the plot thickens. The lady asserts that if Ashley truly understood purses, she'd gladly accept the offered amount. However, Ashley, standing firm in her claim that the purse is torn and not worth more than $50, creates a hilarious clash of valuation difference. And it's time to cue the drama. Ashley throws out the bold figure of $50, and it hits the customer like a curveball she wasn't ready for. Feeling the heat, our lady teeters on the edge of diplomacy and blurts out the unforgettable line. She labels Ashley a pepperoni ass and decides that she'd rather chat with anyone but her. Talk about spicing up negotiations.
3 males walked into a pawn shop. One of the suspects stood at the door as a lookout while the other 2 suspects walked directly over to the display cases.
So, like, these 3 guys roll into the pawn shop, just casually strolling in. The other 2 guys, they head straight to the fancy display cases. It's all got suspicious vibes. And then, bam! One of them whips out a sledgehammer and starts smashing the glass. Things are
in the bags.
So, when they took off the glass from the cases, both of them put the jewelry and lots of other valuable stuff into bags. After that, they hightailed it out of the store in a black Mercury marquee.
Where the case at? Where is it at? Where he put them on?
The guy storms into the pawn shop.
That's the way it came in with the kids. You gonna act like I ain't got no sense? He's accusing us of taking games out of his unit. Look at the ticket. It never said with game.
The atmosphere gets even more intense as the guy accuses the pawn shop of mess days calm. He tries to talk sense into the upset customer, especially with a big event coming up the next day.
I know how to walk. I ain't illiterate because I ain't part of the week. And y'all motherfuckers in my minute only putting them games in there. And you wasn't even standing there when I paused it. Somebody need to blow this place up. It's time to go, sir. You ain't gonna get my window up. I'm not. Let go. Can I get my week? Don't get it for you, don't worry. You're making a threat like that?
The situation becomes alarming when the upset customer makes a threat to blow up the place. Les, rightfully concerned about the safety of everybody, asks the guy to leave. Security becomes a priority, and the customer's demand for his belongings takes a backseat to the potential danger that he's creating. That's a challenging moment for Les, who's just trying to manage the chaos caused by an irate customer. Les, chilling at the pawn shop, notices a guy walking in, watch in hand. Les, being friendly, asks how things are going. The guy, hopeful, wants $400 for his watch. Les, the cool pawn detective, calmly discusses the watch's worth, revealing its value. Negotiation heat rises as the guy insists on $400, but Les suggests $7. The guy, pleading and sharing his life story about a baby on the way, asks for $400 again. Les stands firm, offering him the same price, which leads to a bit of yelling. The guy, feeling frustrated, calls the place bull ass and expresses his discontent. The guy feels disrespected, using strong words and even threatening Les. Les, staying cool, suggests maybe he should have been given $400, hinting at a broken lamp that needs payment. The situation gets intense, with the guy considering if he should have taken. The guy, still upset, leaves the shop, but not without some fiery words. Les reflects on the encounter, realizing maybe he should have given $400 to avoid the chaos. The drama ends, leaving.
I'd like $500 for it. Why? Why? Because I need it. I got 2 DUIs.
A person walks into the pawn shop, catching Les's attention. Things start getting interesting right away. The person wants $500 for a ring and shows it to Les. Les, being curious, asks where the ring came from and why they want to sell it. The person gets
$500.
but it's not real.
I know it's worth $500 and you're gonna give me $500.
Well, actually, if this was gold, but it was brass, it had no value. I understand. You have court issues. The problem is,
I need $500 for it.
I'm sure you do.
Man, I don't know why.
why.
Give me something for it.
I can't give it to you. I'm sorry.